What's up guys? In this episode, I'm going to give you my top 3 tips to invest smarter and make more money in cryptocurrency. If it's your first time here, I do weekly videos on blockchain, cryptocurrency, and everything in between, so please consider subscribing. With that, let's hash it out. So I'd originally planned to do this video next week, but I figured today would be a great day for this video because the markets are down like crazy. It's an extremely red day in the cryptocurrency markets. Oh God. So I'm gonna give you my top 3 hacks to make more money and invest smarter in cryptocurrency this year and beyond. So my first tip or hack is be educated. It seems super straightforward, but a lot of people overlook this point. Every single morning I wake up and I read Cointelegraph and CoinDesk. Those are my home pages on Chrome, so every time I boot my computer up, before I'm about to go to work and I'm sitting eating my breakfast, I'm reading news about blockchain and I'm focusing in on topics related to things I'm invested in. And I'm not just looking for new opportunities, I'm looking at the things that I already have in my portfolio so that I can make an educated decision about whether I want to keep holding something or I want to sell something and maybe buy it back later. So always be educated. There are so many different platforms and websites out there that you can use to your advantage for this. CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, there are a ton of mobile apps that are really fantastic. I use Delta to keep track of my, my cryptocurrency information. And I'm gonna do a separate video on all of my favorite cryptocurrency apps for both Android and iOS. So you guys should definitely stay tuned for that one. So definitely remember, be educated. It will help you keep track of new opportunities, but also keep track of your own portfolio as it stands now and get ahead of the news, because the news usually triggers these big bull runs and also some of the pullbacks that you see in prices. Tip number 2 is don't panic. The one thing I see happen so much on the market, and this goes for stock market as well as cryptocurrency, is people panic sell. They see things trending down, they've invested their hard-earned money and they want to get out before it turns into a bloodbath that's worse than what it already is. Today is one of those examples. There's been some bad news out there about regulation in Asia, South Korea regulating or banning cryptocurrency. There's been news about BitConnect going downhill or crashing down, being regulated. So with that, huge amounts of value is getting shaved off of cryptocurrencies, and that's because a lot of people are panicking and they're selling it off. And it's human nature. When something looks bad and the price starts dropping, people see their value dropping, their wallet says, hey, you dropped 5% in value, and they jump in and just sell everything. They panic like, oh my God, I'm gonna sell everything. Keep calm and hodl on. And look, I'm not telling you that you can't ever sell off anything. You should always hold your coins forever. I'm not one of those people. I don't subscribe to the fact that you should say, I'm just gonna hold my coins forever and never cash out. There's a time and a place to take your profits. And I'll do another video on when to sell your cryptocurrencies and how you can know when the right time is to sell and make that decision. So definitely hit subscribe if you wanna see that video. My main point here is don't panic. When things start looking bleak, don't jump onto your apps or don't jump onto your hardware wallet and start selling everything, because the cool-headed investor usually wins out. That is a tried and true tip, I think, across all types of investments. Be educated, keep calm, don't panic, sell. And my third and final tip for today is diversify. Don't just invest in one of those hype coins, as I call them, the coins that you see on Instagram being blown up and all these people saying, oh, this is the new Bitcoin, it's gonna be $20,000 in the future, or, you know, this thing's gonna moon. Sometimes that's true, but honestly, do your due diligence. Don't just buy a hyped up coin because someone tells you that it's gonna go, amazingly high in value. Do your research, quell your expectations, and diversify. You always want to have your coins maybe in a couple of different places. I don't buy all of my cryptocurrency in the same place. I don't just stick to Coinbase or some of the other popular exchanges. There are a ton of options out there. Use them to your advantage. And when I say that, I mean, there are so many different cryptocurrencies available on the market today. You shouldn't just dump huge amounts of money into one and one only, because you're breaking the one fundamental rule of investing, and that's diversification. You mitigate your risk of losses if you spread out, and you spread out your wealth and you put it in multiple different, different places. Because for example, with Ripple, there's a big parent company behind it. So if that parent company disintegrates, Ripple XRP disintegrates with it, unless some brave soul picks it up and decides to carry on the legacy, or the people carry it on. I don't know. But my point is that if you're heavily invested in Ripple and Ripple alone, if that goes away, it goes away with all of your money. So diversify, spread your portfolio out, and a pro tip, please, please, please use a hardware wallet. Take your cryptocurrency off of the exchange, especially if you have a ton of value or a ton of dollar amount in there. Get it off of the exchange, because the same thing applies to Coinbase. If Coinbase, let's just say the SEC comes knocking or the IRS comes knocking, hits some of the compliance issue, their company folds, all your money is gone. If that company just decides to fold and go away, or they just decide they don't want to do it anymore, if no one picks, if they don't pick up the torch and pass it to someone else, all your money is gone. Diversify and move your stuff to a hardware wallet. If you follow these 3 simple hacks, I can guarantee you that you will be an educated investor and you'll make the best possible decisions that you can in the cryptocurrency market. So definitely keep these things in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back again very soon with a new video. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of this video and what you'd like to see in future videos. Cheers.